Hello, YouTube. My name is Curtis. Um, it's my first video. I don't like being on camera, so it's probably one of the only times y'all gonna see me. Um, I just wanted to come on here and talk about abusive relationships and how it affect the people around you, especially the children in your life. If you're in an abusive relationship, whether it's verbally or physical abuse, you need to leave. I just seen on YouTube a guy who killed himself. And I know his mother and father. I used to be in a relationship with his mother, and I know what type of upbringing you know he had. His father used to be on his mother all the time, and his mother wasn't the type of female to back down, so she fought back, and they stayed together for years. And he ended up shooting his girlfriend. I guess he thought he killed her. Then he got in a high speed chase with the police, crashed the car, and shot and killed himself. And I'm pretty sure, well, I heard that he was beating on her. That's what he saw growing up. Not making an excuse for him, but that's what he saw growing up. Like, we need to think about the kids in our lives. A lot of people think an adult learns how to become an adult as an adult, which is not right. We all learn how to become adults as children. And the things that we see, we take that into our adult life, and it becomes us unless you get help. So I just want to say, if you're in an abusive relationship, let it go. If the person does not want to get help, let it go. It's not worth it. I have other friends that have grown up in abusive households, and it shows in their relationships, in their adult relationships. My mom's abused me growing up because I look and act like my father, who wasn't there. But I guess genetically, I am him. But it affect me in my relationships. It affect me, period. Like, I was a mean person. I had a bad temper. And every time I used to fight, all the anger I had towards her and him would come back out to whoever I was fighting. It would just, I wanted to kill him. I tried to kill him. So I'll say again, if you are a person that's being abused, leave. And if you are the abuser, go get help. If you are the abuser, go get help. Because a person that's in your life is probably a special person. And you don't want to lose that person. And you know who you are. You know what you're doing. And you probably have no control over it. But go get help before you end up losing that person, or end up killing that person, or end up being killed by that person. And for you people that are being abused, If the person does not want to go get help, leave while you're still alive. And especially if you have kids, like, think about what type of light that's shining on them, what they're seeing, and how you bring the next generational curse onto your kids. Kids gonna grow up thinking that that's okay, that's all right. This is how we show love towards one another, and that's not what it is. People getting killed every day in these abusive relationships, and nobody's looking at how they was raised. Nobody's looking at anything but what happened. It's like, okay, well, they're being judged by whatever they did or whatever they was going through. But what about what made these people the way they are? Everything is spiritual. Satan don't want you to get help. Satan wants you to be like the generation before you, or even worse than them. So think about that. Take that into heart. Take that into account, and get help if you are the abuser. And for the abused, if they don't want to get help, male or female, because both is doing it. Both are doing it. Male or female, leave them while you still have a chance. The girl that the guy shot didn't die, even though he thought he killed her. She didn't die. He went on Facebook, telling a little bit of his story, how he went to jail, got out, and was doing good. And then he allowed his emotions to put him in a position, but now he's dead. Well, first he shot the girl in front of her kids, and now he's dead. And not just that, but he killed somebody else in the crash. So a lot of families are suffering right now because of what he went through as a child. Get help. Even if it's just praying and allowing God to change you, get help. Talk about it. Talking about it really helps. Again, my name is Curtis, and I came here just to get that off my chest, and hopefully to get some people to thinking about these relationships that they're in. If you're being abused, get out. Especially if you have kids, get away, because they're seeing it and it's going to grow up to affect them. So now the next generation is going to be like you or even worse. It's going to be your fault because you did not leave or because you did not get help. So just think about it, pray about it, and make it happen. You have a nice day. Shalom.